back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be using the new Manny MUA palette with Makeup Geek. I know this came out a few weeks ago, but mine just came in the mail today, so I was just super excited to use it. This is what it looks like. And then these are all the colors that are in there. They are so gorgeous, and this was my first time ever trying out Makeup Geek's matte shadows, because I have their foiled eyeshadows, but I've never tried any of their, matte shades or anything like that. They are so incredibly pigmented and creamy, it's unreal. They're probably one of the best formulations of eyeshadows that I've ever tried. So if you guys are looking for some nice high quality pigmented shadows, seriously check out Makeup Geek. They're amazing. They're a little bit pricey, but definitely worth it. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love this look. I haven't done anything like really colorful or anything out of my comfort zone in a while, so I really just wanted to do something totally new and different, something I haven't done before, and I tried to utilize as many colors from this palette as possible so you guys can really get a feel for the color payoff and everything like that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
So I've already color corrected my face, and I'm going to be starting off using the Marc Jacobs Remarcable foundation. This has easily become my new favorite foundation at the moment. It's so full coverage and lightweight, which I love. Then I'll be highlighting like normal using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Neutral, and then pressing that into the skin with a damp sponge. To contour, I'm using this contour stick by NYX, and I did a cute little floral contour video that I posted up on my Instagram if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And then again, I'm going to be blending that out with the same sponge from before, and the one that I'm using is from Real Techniques. Then to set my concealer, I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent powder. You guys already know this is my holy grail powder. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I honestly don't know what I ever did before I ever owned it. And I'm just really baking that underneath my eyes and on my chin and anywhere that I might get oily as well. And then I'm just taking a little bit on a fluffy brush and setting the rest of my face. For bronzer, I'm using Tarte's Park Avenue Princess bronzer and dusting that all along the perimeter of my face, leaving the center nice and bright. So this just means contouring my cheekbones and forehead and jawline, everything like that. Then to really sharpen up my cheekbones, I'm going to be using a more dense, smaller brush in this tiny little Makeup Forever contouring palette. Then I'm also going to dust a little bit of this along my hairline as well. Then I'm just going to clean up underneath my contour using a little bit more of that Mercier powder and just setting that right underneath my cheekbones. Then to really get my highlight poppin', I'm going to be using the Sephora Luminizing drops, and I'm just putting a couple of those along my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my nose as well, and then I'm just going to be blending that out using my finger. And then I'm going to get my fan brush damp using some Fix Plus and applying some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter on top of where I applied those drops to really get that highlight on fleek. And I'm just dusting on a little bit of my favorite peachy blush by Milani as usual. So moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using this beautiful palette by Makeup Geek and Manny MUA, and I'm applying this light peachy shade as my transition, and then going in with Frappe, which is a little bit darker, and applying that just below into the crease. To create kind of a halo looking eye, I'm going to be using this shade called Mars on the inner and outer corners of my eye, leaving the center blank. And then I'm also going to dust this through the crease a little bit as well, just to make sure it's nice and connected. Just make sure you continue to go back and forth between brushes and colors, just to make sure that you're blending everything and that there's not going to be any harsh lines. For the center of the lid, I'm using this shade called Insomnia. It's a beautiful kind of bluish green, purple, iridescent shade. It's so unique and absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. And I'm adding a tiny bit of Fix Plus on my brush as well, just to really give off some more pigment from that eyeshadow. And eye drops will do the exact same thing. So again, just make sure you keep going back and forth and blending all those shades together. So I went back and added a tiny bit of Aphrodite, which is the darkest shade from this palette, and I'm adding that just to the outer edge where those two colors meet, just to give it a little bit more depth and dimension. For the under eyes, I'm just using whatever is left over on my brush and dusting that along the lower lid. And then I'm going to be adding this lighter shade called Luna to the center and inner corner of the bottom lid. Then just to add a little bit more depth, I'm going to be applying Aphrodite to the outer lash line as well. And then I'm going to be taking Luna and extending that to the inner corner of my eye. And then again, just make sure you keep going back to blend. So then I just went back in with a little bit more of Mars and Insomnia, just to make sure that those colors are very nice and pigmented and bright. So after making sure everything is nice and blended and seamless, I just coated my lashes with some mascara and popped on my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. For those of you who have already watched my videos, then you probably already know that these are my favorite. For my lips, I started off lining using the Kylie Cosmetics Candy. Then I went ahead and topped that off with Colourpop Lumiere. I believe this was a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And this is just a really pretty kind of pinky mauve shade with a little bit of sheen to it. And then to set my makeup, I'm using this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Mist. I believe I got this in one of my 500 point perk boxes from Sephora. That's why it's so itty bitty and super cute. And then I also ended up adding a little bit of Lipland's Rezy to the center of my lips to lighten them up a bit by Rezy. And that is it for this tutorial, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.